make for another clash between these two teams, the second in a row. We'll see many adjustments.
No question. They learned a lot about one another in that first game, and I expect they both fine-tune their approaches here tonight.
Now to the sideline for more on MP's monumental performance.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in a game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
It was a lot of fun to watch. Thank you. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Towns is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And here is Powell after OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. Brunson against MP. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
MP passes to Hero. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Right side, Adebayo. Shoots over Towns, and Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by MP.
Yeah, he's more than just an interior scorer. Adebayo also has a nice jump shot that he will work in there from time to time.
Now here's Brunson. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. In the corner, Powell with it. Bird kicks to Hero. Launches it. And that's good. MP for three. Bird's got 6.
MP looking solid from there.
Brunson with a clean look. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now, here's MP. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. Powell against Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Offensive rebound. And Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got his third bucket of the night.
And how about the hustle there from Brunson? Excellent work, just using energy.
And so Bird will bring it up for the Heat. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12 straight wins.
Yeah, it's been impressive. And the question now is, who can figure out a way to stop these guys? Each time out, they're finding ways to win in every imaginable way.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Back to Brunson. And he drives in, and it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, boy, is he dialed in. Perfect from the field this period.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw tonight. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Bird. Will make substitutions. Khalil Ware is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's MP. And it's Larson in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Towns. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Back to McBride. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. McBride's got 6 points.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Ware dishes to MP. Ware passes to Bird. And again, Miami with the triple.
I love the mindset there from MP, coming right back with his own triple. You don't see that in a lot of guys his age.
Here's McBride. 6 points for him. Great D that time from Adebayo.
That's an awesome defensive effort. A great contest right at the rim.
To the wing right side. And here's MP for three. It's rebounded by New York. Last time they met in New York.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line. And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Wiggins outside. Back to MP. Pass to Wiggins. Now where? Still scoreless. Shot clock at 2. Again, the miss by Bird. Here's McBride. And the layup's good off the glass. McBride's got the lead up to 10 now for the Knicks.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Pass to Robinson. Left side, Towns. Shoots over Ware. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Robinson.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. A different look for New York. Anunoby, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. Bridges comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. The Heat trail by 10. Powell dishes to MP. From past the arc. Miami no good on that time either.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Out to Brunson. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
MP passes to Ware. Outside, Hero. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Hero's got 6.
Well, after giving up that 3-on-1 end, Tyler Hero was hunting an answer.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Here's Brunson, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
MP with it. He's got 9. Pass to Ware. Back to Bird. Good ball movement here by Miami. Adebayo kicks to Bird. Beyond the arc. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. 12 points for him.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Here's Brunson. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bird outside. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Back to Bird. This one for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Tim, and maybe I'm asking the wrong guy this, but are teams relying too much on the three-point shot?
Well, I do think there are nights I feel it becomes a little redundant, but the skill level of these players, Kevin, has led us here. More guys are capable of making that deep shot, so I don't see it going away anytime soon.
And the skill required to do it, no one knows that more than you. The skill required is just something else.
Consistency is what teams are looking for.
Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Khalil Ware. And a switcher also for New York. Yabusele, he's checked in for Towns. Bridges finds Brunson. New York, no good that time either. The Heat trail by 6. Jaquez with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Outside, Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Yabusele. Back to Brunson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Brunson's got 23 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Now Jaquez. Powell dishes to MP. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Brunson against MP. Bridges gets to Yabusele. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Well, that really showed you a lot of toughness right there. Jaquez willing that ball in.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Landry Shamit's checked in for New York. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Yeah, he's an intriguing, unique player. Jaime Jaquez has an ability to slow the game down and get the pace to his liking.
Brunson, no good. Hero passes to Powell. Adebayo with the screen on Bridges. And here's Bird for 3. MP drills the 3.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Heat up by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
Here's Brunson. Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. We've got Jalen Brunson. Gershon Yabusele is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. Here's Yabusele. And finished off by Yabusele.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
Powell, the pass to Bird. 5 on the clock. And again, it's Miami with a 3.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Back to Brunson. Takes a 3. And he's got the answer. Brunson issues his response.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Brunson. Brunson being aggressive.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Back to NP. Fires the three. And again, Miami with the triple.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Yabusele. And here's Brunson. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the dunk by Powell.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Yabusele kicks to Anunoby. Bridges outside. On deep, Brunson drains it from beyond the arc. Brunson's got 31 points.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three, and boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Jaquez the pass to Hero. To the inside. Stolen by Brunson. Towns in the corner for the lead. Norman Powell with the rebound. Miami's on 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Three-pointer, Bird. Knicks with the rebound. Anunoby with it. And Jaquez picks him up defensively. Pass to Towns. Now, here's Bridges. Towns a screen on Hero. Just 5 to shoot. Bridges kicks to Yabusele. Lets it go with the three. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. So, Tim, after starting his NBA career with a couple seasons riding the bench in Boston, Guerschon Yabusele is back and ready for more, really thriving in his current role.
Yeah, and Kevin, in between those NBA stints, 5 years playing in China, France, and Spain, and now he finds himself a key part of the rotation, a floor spacing big.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
There's the triple. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Brunson.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Powell kicks to MP. Jacks up a 3. And the Heat, another 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Now, here out to court. For the Knicks, Diawara's checked in, and Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Larson. He has yet to score. 20 seconds left to play here in the third. The 3 from MP. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Diawara. Here's Clarkson. He can't get that one. MP has been leading the charge for the Heat. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
We got to get to defending them, and we got to get attacks in the paint without turning it over.
And Eric Spoelstra asking his guys to be both aggressive and efficient. Tall order.
Yeah, and sometimes when the aggressiveness goes up, the efficiency goes down, and vice versa. They're just going to have to walk that line and find a good balance between the two.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Fontecchio. Powell is out there with MP. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Left side, Towns. Towns is doubled. Pass to Shamet. Shot clock at 6. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Bird. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Clarkson passes to McBride. Offline with his 3. The Heat leading by 9. Now Fontecchio. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Bird. Powell outside. Lets it go from the wing. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure. Fontecchio finds MP. Fires for 3, and again for 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And some changes here for the Heat. Adebayo is checked in for Khalil Ware. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Fontecchio. And Hero subbed in for Powell. The Knicks also changing it up. Kolic's checked in. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. MP kicks to Wiggins. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Adebayo. Now MP. Brunson covering. Good on the bucket. 41 points for MP.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Brunson goes in, and the Knicks good for 2.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
On the wing, Wiggins. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Wednesday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. Powell, he's checked in for Miami. Knicks trail by 10. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Heat have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Here's Adebayo. Towns with the defensive effort.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Brunson fires. buries the deep ball.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
MP, the three is off.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Bridges outside. Knocks down the three.
Oh, a major factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moment.
Outside Bird. Takes the three. Good. Another from three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
Here's Palmer. Now Hawkins. Right side, Adebayo. Bird cleared away by Brunson. Knicks trail by 4. Brunson takes off. Good. Lays it right in there.
And, man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Outside Bird. For 3. Connects again from distance.
Splashes home another 3, and he moves into second place all time with that mate for a game.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him. Now Hero. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
Man, this guy is a natural bucket getter. It is so difficult to slow him down.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
Cleared away by Adebayo.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Outside Bird. Rattler's a 3. Good. Another from 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Plays it in off the window. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Outside Bird. Now Hawkins. Outside Bird. Launches it. And again for 3.
The barrage continues. And he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the bar. Higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintana.
An incredible display of shot-making and clutch play, MP. As you reach the half-century mark in a win, you look like you are not going to be denied. Was there any extra motivation for you in this one?
No, not when the game first started. I was just trying to let the game come to me. But the more I let the game come, the better I felt. It was like the game made itself at home in my living room.
What does that mean exactly?
It means I was perfectly at home, perfectly at ease, Jennifer Quintana. I knew where everyone was going to be at every moment in the game, like walking around my home at night with the lights off. Other people might get tripped up, but not me, not with this team. I was in total control.
It showed. Thanks, MP.
You're welcome.
Kevin, back to you.
Hey, Jen, thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.